So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Lens finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro makes the interception. Now it's Bebeto. Decent progress down the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bebeto. He's picked his way through. Kaka. Kaka goes on a charge down the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Decent ball. Tries to get it clear. And he's taking no chances there. Kaka with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make...
Drogba is... There's the shot! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lens with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. There's the header. It's in. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Lens get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well read. Nice interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard. Hernandez. He is through here. Oh, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! It's in! Lens are all square! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable...
Has a go! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona get themselves into the lead. That's a sharp pass. 30 minutes gone. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Makalele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's been picked out. Drogba. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kaka. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Drogba. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he's picked out the run. Kaka, given the lift of his goal. Bebeto. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. He might be in here! And he's there to retrieve it. Cannavaro gets it clear. Messi threads one in. Juli looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Lampard. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've got a throw. Drogba chasing after it. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. He's found a way through. He can get that clear. Juli. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. That gets things going for the second half. Shot could be on. Bebeto! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kaká, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And Bebeto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. He could be in here. Can he finish? They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Lens clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cavani. Vardiol. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bebeto! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Lampard goes steaming forward. No way through. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hernandez. Oh, no joy this time.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Makaleli. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cavani. It's Cavani! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gerrard! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Lens get their 4th corner. Looks for the finish. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Lampard. Cavani. Makaleli. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! Messi. Oh, super find. Makaleli. And Hernandez. Bebeto is the key defender on that occasion. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. And it's Gerrard. Messi. Lampard. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Messi. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Makalele wins the duel this time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, terrible mistake. He's found a way through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Van Basten. Messi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Cavani. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Bebeto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Messi. Julie. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's the hit! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Messi. Rodri. Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Lampard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Julie. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to retrieve it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri.
Breda clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That is a great pick out. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Kvaratskhelia. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And it's Van Basten. Julie. And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne. Ruben Neves. Cavani. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he welcomes it in. NAC Breda needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Cavani. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Xavi Alonso.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, what a climb! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Cavani. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's in a good position. Big chance! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Now it's and Bebeto! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lampard. And he was quick to react. Cavani. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now there's a Van Basten! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bebeto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
And now the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Juli looking to run onto it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Look at, can he finish? And one more try. And it's there. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The final 5 minutes. De Bruyne has a go! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So is this the start of a comeback? Taken back almost at once. Neymar. Bebeto. There he goes, motoring forward. Albert Ferrer. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Xabi Alonso. De Bruyne. Now it's Bebeto. And that little bit of skill has got him away. He's picked his way through. Bebeto. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And Bebeto! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Cavani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Julie was in no mood for any of that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace.
He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's tried one! Now it's Messi. Julie, he's found a way through. Bebeto. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Brahim Diaz going full steam down the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. Lampard. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lampard. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That looks a good ball through. Rudiger. Xavi Alonso. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well read, nice interception. Brahim Diaz looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Lampard and Julie. Nicely aimed pass. Hernandez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Drogba. Bebeto. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Alonso. Oh, good ball. Van Basten! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rodri. He's through here. Marquinhos. And it's Messi. Chips it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And he's there to retrieve it. He's looking for the runner here. Crunching tackle. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Great chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Neymar. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. He's been picked up. Bebeto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's found some space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Neymar. Marquinhos. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Messi. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Julie. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cannavaro.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the finish! And another try! Lampard. Speculative strike. He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Now it's Neymar. Ah, such a... It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Xabi Alonso has a look and has a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
NAC Breda with the corner. They're first. keeper's dealt with that. And here's Xabi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's heaved it away. And he's had it nicked away. Looks for the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And it's Albert Ferrer. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Albert Ferrer. Brilliantly cut out. Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Drogba, and he's intervened well there.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Bebeto. Back into the middle. Bebeto. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? That's been cut out, well played. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Drogba. Julie, he has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It'll be a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
De Bruyne has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
NAC Breda have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. Great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Neymar in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne gathers from the goal kick. Oh, played right into his path. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Hernandez cuts out the pass. Palmer. Palmer. Beckham. Yamal powering forward here. Palmer! And that's a real chance missed. So their fourth corner of the game. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, great save! He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Ah, he's given it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Decent hit! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
NAC Breda take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And he was quick to react. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Drogba. And it's Van Basten. Messi, Drogba, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, that has not gone well. They get a throw in. And he's intervened well there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Drogba. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Over to the left. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. He's in plenty of space here. He'll try to keep this alive. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And it's Albert Ferrer. Lovely feet. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Approaching the half-hour mark. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get onto this? No, he's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Xavi Alonso proves too strong. Lampard puts his foot on the gas. That is a great pick out. Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. And that's another good win of the ball. Ruben Neves. Now it's Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Taken back almost at once. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Look at the space here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ruben Neves. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Oh, what a mistake! And a goal kick. Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Drogba. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And it's Neymar. And here's Drogba. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Bruyne. No way through there. Now it's Neymar. Drogba. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
NAC Breda can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of
De Bruyne! No mistake! Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
NAC Breda get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Breda are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed... Palmer! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And here's Messi, and it's Neymar. Drogba, he's had a shot! And it's in!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to...
De Bruyne! Messi. And he's lost his man here. He could be in here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Real chance. Now the finish! Drogba. Ruben Neves. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ruben Neves. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Ruben Neves. Rodri. De Bruyne. Messi. That's beautifully weighted. Nice ball, and can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Drogba. De Bruyne. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that was vital. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! He's kept it out just. NAC Breda with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Drogba collecting the match ball, and it is his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Guti! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Iniesta looking to run onto it. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Gets his head to it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Guardiola. Juli charging forward, the ball at his feet. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Juli, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Belletti. Forlan. Well, now it's a race for the... It's Forlan! Denied by an instinctive save.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. Works it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pedri. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get rid. Alava have it back and can go again. Neymar.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Forlan. He's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alava with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guti goes short. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what a... And a shot! That's another chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Alava are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri, spread it left. And here's Iniesta. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that has not gone well. Riqui Puig.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Could move up a gear here. Yamal. He is through here. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen? Oh, here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Juli. Neymar.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Juli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Forlan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Skillfully. And there is the half-time whistle. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Lewandowski. Juli. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Guti plays it short. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.